Night run. Maya's footsteps fell softly against the empty street as she left the hospital, her scrubs still smelling of antiseptic and exhaustion. Midnight had come and gone during her extended shift, and her dead phone meant no rideshare home. 15 blocks. She'd walked it before, but never this late. The first indication something was wrong came as fog began rolling in, thick and unnatural, curling around her ankles like ghostly fingers. The street lamp above her flickered, darkness pooling in the corners of her vision. Maya walked faster, her cushioned nursing shoes silent against the pavement. Footsteps behind her matched her pace perfectly. She quickened her stride, the steps quickened too. Maya glanced over her shoulder, seeing only empty sidewalks stretching into the growing fog. The footsteps continued, synchronized with hers like a mocking echo. A laugh whispered through the mist, coming from everywhere and nowhere. Maya broke into a run, her heart hammering against her ribs. The sound of pursuit grew louder, closer, yet whenever she looked back, the fog-shrouded street remained empty. The convenience store's fluorescent sign cut through the murk ahead. Safety. People. Maya sprinted toward it, yanking the door open with trembling hands. The bell chimed overhead as she stumbled inside, gasping for breath. "Hello?" she called out. "I need help. Someone's following me." The store appeared empty. Maya moved through the aisles, the silent soles of her shoes offering no comfort in the stillness. A copper smell led her behind the counter. The clerk lay there, skin waxy pale, throat torn open, blood pooling on the floor. His eyes stared sightlessly upward. Soft laughter echoed through the store. Maya ran. She fled down side streets, through alleys, her legs burning with effort. The city had become a maze, each turn leading her deeper into the thickening fog. Streetlights extinguished as she passed beneath them, darkness and mist following in her wake. "Such delicious fear," a voice purred from the shadows. "Run faster, little one." Maya sprinted past a couple walking hand in hand. "Help!" she screamed. "Please." Looking back, she saw them crumpled on the ground, their bodies broken like discarded dolls. The figure standing over them turned its head toward her and smiled, teeth gleaming inhuman white through the swirling fog. Her legs trembled with exhaustion as she rounded another corner. The vampire stood at the end of the street, elegant in a black suit that absorbed light. Maya spun around. It was behind her now, closer, still wearing that terrible smile. "Your heart is beating so fast," it said, voice like silk over steel. Such a lovely rhythm. Maya ran again, tears streaming down her face. Her trained muscles screamed in protest, yet terror drove her forward. Buildings blurred past as she zigzagged through the streets, but the vampire was always there, always waiting, herding her like sheep toward slaughter. Her foot caught on broken concrete. Maya stumbled, catching herself against a chain-link fence. She found herself before an abandoned warehouse, its massive form looming through the dense fog. The loading dock door stood open, rusted metal gaping like a wound. "Please," she whispered to no one. "Please help me." "No one will help you," the vampire said from behind her, just as no one helped the others. Maya's legs gave out. She collapsed onto the cracked pavement, chest heaving. Inside the warehouse entrance, she could see old photos pinned to the corroded walls, missing person posters. Dozens of them, yellowed with age, all young. All lost on night walks home. "You've done well," the vampire said, moving closer with inhuman grace. "Such exquisite terror, I've so enjoyed our little game." "Why?" Maya managed through trembling lips. "Because fear sweetens the blood." Cold fingers brushed her cheek. "And you, my dear, are absolutely terrified." Maya tried to scream, but the sound died in her throat as the vampire struck. Sharp fangs pierced her neck with surgical precision. Her last thought was of her hospital ID badge as it clattered onto the warehouse floor, joining others half hidden in the mist, a collection of lost souls who had run this same race and lost. The vampire released her drained body, letting it slump gracefully onto the concrete. It straightened its suit, smiled, and disappeared into the fog. Somewhere in the city, another night shift was ending. Another lonely walk home was beginning. The hunt would start again.